Outdoor Passion is brought to you by Princecraft Boats. Dominate the waters. Williams Lures, trophy takers for over 100 years. Sport Chief, the legendary Canadian outdoor wear. And Rapala World Records, world class.
Hello again and welcome to Outdoor Passion. I'm Andrew Carter. If you love fishing, if you love the great outdoors, you've come to the right place. Today we've got another great show for you, spectacular footage. We're going summer fishing on Lake Ontario. We're going to take you underwater and see the big salmon and trout as they fight and show you their underwater environment and how they react to their underwater structure. This is going to help you catch a lot more big fish next time. Ray Carignan stops by in the Novelty Minute. He's discovered something new called the windlass tip-up for ice fishing. Today, Ray Carignan and his guests are going after rainbow trout, Chinook, and coho salmon in the central part of Lake Ontario. This part of Lake Ontario has become one of the best fishing spots in the world for big salmon and trout. And I think that what you're about to see will change your opinion of urban angling forever. Watch this.
The destination of the week is brought to you by Williams Lures, trophy takers for over 100 years. Lake Ontario is a sport fishing paradise. Straddling the province of Ontario and New York State, this fishery is truly amazing and a must to be experienced. From one end to the other, every community, large or small, offers easy access through ramps and marinas to this great lake, providing endless fishing enjoyment. New York and Ontario have restored the lake's angling potential. They're also working on preserving what is one of the most significant freshwater systems in the world. With sound management, future generations will be able to enjoy the same potential we're experiencing now. Stocking salmonids by the millions over the last 5 decades has created spectacular fishing. The ongoing restoration and anti-pollution programs have turned the lake into a place of pride and a wonderful destination for anglers looking for adventure. This gigantic water body is fragile. Its ecosystem has been altered by the spread of invasive species like zebra mussels, spiny water fleas, and the round goby. Each has had negative consequences and a profound impact on the waterway. Lake Ontario's 7,200 square miles of surface area makes it the 13th largest freshwater lake in the world. Its awe-inspiring vastness makes it seem like a mini ocean. Our adventure begins about halfway between Cornwall and Kingston on Ontario's Highway 401. Turning off the 401, we took the Thousand Island Parkway, a 25-mile scenic route between Gananoque and Brockville, which follows the northern shore of the St. Lawrence River, revealing picturesque views at every turn. We love this stretch of road and usually take it. It's so enjoyable. This section of Lake Ontario offers several easy accessible ramps, many of which are free, making this area so easy to fish. Avoiding high boat ramp fees is a lot easier on the wallet. Large parking areas with dedicated boat trailer lanes makes them a joy to use. This region realizes how essential visiting anglers are to the economy and make great efforts to welcome all visitors. Lake Ontario guide Yvan Rousseau will be accompanying Ray today as they hit the water with a mission to try out a new series of Great Lake spoons from Williams. This is a fantastic motivator for these guys. Nothing like trying out something new on the famed trout and salmon of this part of the lake. Even with all our years of experience, salmon and trout can make you look like a fool. We have to be on our game today. Knots tightened, drags set, and hooks sharpened. Ray says we need a few shots of fish set for added luck.
Coming in. Here we go.
Steelhead are simply amazing in the big water. They'll scream offline and jump and jump and jump. Just an amazing fish to battle. These silvery giants seem to fight on forever. Fluorocarbon is a must. With this super clear water, it really makes a difference in catching fish or not.
Nice
HQ.
Nice fish, nice fish.
Williams HQ.
Two strikes again.
Yeah.
Colors, huh?
Yeah, good work.
Look at the
Good work.
colors. Look at the colors.
To find trout and salmon, we must locate the correct water temperature. Somewhere between 46 and 54 degrees is ideal.
A nice rainbow from Lake Ontario. Wow.
Caught on the HQ.
Yeah.
Because of constantly changing thermal levels, we must revise our strategies all the time. Using our tablet was instrumental to our first catch. The Fishhawk X4D uses the Bluetooth Smart wireless technology to transmit the information to a smart device with the Fishhawk mobile app. No wires and no fuss make this a must when water temp and trolling speeds need to be spot on. Keep track of your fishing data by using the catch log function, since it can help predict the next season's migratory routes. The thermocline is always in flux. Change can occur day to day, so be prepared to change depths or move to more productive areas. Starting cold on Lake Ontario is never easy. Sometimes we're cruising water deeper than 300 feet or more. With the fish scattered, using specialized equipment like autopilots and digital cartography helps put the odds in our favor. This is not a place to troll around blind. It's amazing what we can see with this multifunction unit.
Fish, 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 fish.
Wait, what's up,
Wait.
Ray has a serious fight on his hands. The big fish is pulling so hard we have to pop the motor into neutral to keep it under control. Rack up another monster for the downriggers.
Williams. Oh. Wow. Oh.
We've got a tournament-winning fish at the end of the line.
Don't miss this fish, Yvan. It's a fish of a lifetime.
Probably biggest of my season too.
Surely, that's our biggest rainbow of the season. No pressure for Ray. He can't lose this one, or he'll never hear the end of it. A large Williams wobbler gets all the credit for catching this trophy trout. Williams designed this yellow-orange spoon specifically for Lake Ontario, and it proves to be a winner so far. Nothing is quite like the wobbler, with its central stabilizing fin that keeps it running true regardless of trolling speed.
In the net.
Yes.
Steelhead are the largest of the rainbow trout. A saltwater cousin to a stream rainbow, these silver bullets are all muscle. In the lake, they're super silver, with little coloration or spots, but once you hook into one, you're hooked for life.
Monster rainbow. Monster steelhead, Yvan.
Really, really nice.
Once again, playing with the trolling speed and constantly mixing it up produced another fish. To ensure a thriving population, the province lowered the possession limit down to 2 from 5 a few years back. With a reduced limit, it will ensure we have plenty of trout swimming out there. In the town of Bowmanville, just east of Toronto, the community, along with several fishing clubs and conservation agencies, created a large fish ladder to aid trout and salmon reaching their spawning areas. Bowmanville Creek sees thousands of trout and salmon on their annual spawning migration. It is a great local attraction, drawing in many visitors to watch mighty fish leaping through the ladder. The ideal conditions created in this watershed allow us high levels of natural reproduction, which supports the salmonid stockings done by New York and Ontario. Angling would never be this good without the presence of the many highly productive tributaries around the lake. The combination of natural reproduction and stocking is the obvious recipe for success. Now, we're fishing for pre-spawn salmon. During this time period, we alter our approach and focus on areas closer to river mouths. The setup is similar, but our location has changed greatly. Another heavyweight slams our lure.
Got the head shake too, huh?
Big head shake, big head shake.
It's always hard to drag a salmon from the depths.
Breeze on, okay? And with the fill, we got long leads.
After 20 minutes of struggling, this brute finally gives up. This catch alone makes the trip memorable. It's a fish worthy of the best the West Coast has to offer. Quite remarkable considering we're thousands of miles from saltwater.
It's a teamwork, teamwork.
Once smoked, this salmon will be a delicious treat for the whole team. This late summer fishing has the advantage of bringing salmon closer to shore in more concentrated groups. They may have lost their silvery sheen, but not their legendary strength of power.
We're still on feeding frenzy though.
One last feeding frenzy before spawning time.
We can tell how far the hook went in.
One of the hottest bait combos to troll with this time of year is the Lure Jensen's Fly Twinker rig with cut bait. The strange array of attractors and cut bait head draws them in. This teaser head gives the bait a certain roll that the salmon just smash. This rig comes with 3D eyes and a polychrome finish that reacts well to the ultraviolet light. The Twinkie's spin creates even more vibration and flash with blades covered with a holographic strip. We're into them already. Another hookup on this rig, but this time at 40 feet and a trolling speed of 2 miles per hour. Looks like this salmon is very well hooked.
Okay. Neutral. Oh,
Good boy.
nice Chinook. Oh yes. Okay. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
The extra long leader on our rig is not helping us. It's a happy problem for sure. We handle it by using longer rods, lifting our arms and backing away. To find this pod of salmon, we focused our search about a half mile from shore. We lowered our lures close to the bottom as if we were fishing for lake trout. Just look at that impressive tail. It's like a broom. As the fall spawning season approaches, Chinooks go through a metamorphosis. They progressively lose their silver coats for more somber tints of olive to brown, leading to a dark olive or even black.
Coyote with a coyote fly.
Yeah, that salmon hit that Lord Jensen cut bait like a train on a coyote flasher.
Males transform into monstrous figures equipped with massive hooked jaws sporting jaggy teeth. Lure speed is of the utmost importance. Slight variations will make the difference. Whether it's for tourist attractions, its hospitality, or fantastic outdoor activities, you should definitely plan on visiting this corner of Canada and enjoy nature's privilege. The destination of the week was brought to you by Sport Chief, the legendary Canadian outdoor wear.
Remember, the water here is so clear that you're going to want to use an invisible fluorocarbon leader, and if you want to go after the really big Chinook, a couple of tips. Fish the bottom, and if you're using sonar, target the single big fish. Now, at the end of the day, you may end up catching fewer fish, but the ones you do catch, I'm telling you, you're going to remember them a long time. Still to come on Outdoor Passion, we'll take a look at this. This is the windlass tip-up for ice fishing. And in our technical block, some great tips and techniques to catch more big fish on Outdoor Passion.
After these messages, more high-tech tips to catch monster fish. Stay with us.
Did you know that all Princecraft boats are built entirely in Canada in a small town called Princeville in the province of Quebec? Every day, over 300 employees put their talents together to design, assemble, and deliver some of the best built boats in the industry. Princecraft works also with local Canadian component suppliers to ensure the best quality throughout their boats. By purchasing a Princecraft boat, you are supporting the overall Canadian economy and community.
Princecraft. Dominate the waters.
On the way again. On the moose, look.
Genuine silver and 24-karat gold finishes reflect all available light farther and brighter. UV reactive, strike triggering, color pattern accents for more big fish. Williams and Moose Look. Spoon feeding trophies for over 100 years. For over 50 years, Sport Chief established the highest industry standards for clothing, shoes, fishing, hunting, and outdoor accessories because Sport Chief knows what performs in the outdoors. Our innovative apparels ensures your total comfort, created from ingenious concepts, enhanced with progressive engineering to protect you from the worst storms. They are long-lasting, waterproof, camouflaged, silent, breathable, and odor-resistant. Sport Chief, the best garments, shoes, and legendary accessories for the great outdoors. Check out sportchief.com.
For the bass that thinks it's a bulldog. For the walleye that thinks it's a freight train. For the tuna that thinks it's a torpedo. For the tarpon that thinks it's a tarpon. You need the mono that thinks it's a braid. Suffix Advance. New Advanced Mono with HMPE braid molecules for strength, abrasion resistance, and low stretch. Suffix Advance. The mono that thinks it's a braid.
Get action. Do things. Be sane. Don't fritter away your time. Create. Act. Take a place wherever you are. And be somebody. Get action.
For more than 6 decades, Princecraft has been renowned for building the best aluminum boats. Experts have consistently relied on Princecraft for its quality, durability, reliability, and performance. Whether it's fishing, water sports, or simply enjoying the water with friends and family, Princecraft has a wide range of products that will suit all your needs. Get yourself the exceptional quality and performance that only a Princecraft boat can provide you. Go to princecraft.com to build and price your boat or to view our full assortment of products. Princecraft. Dominate the waters. The Novelty Minute is brought to you by Princecraft Boats. Dominate the waters.
Ray Carignan, our fishing expert, with a Novelty Minute on Outdoor Passion. And what is this?
Well, this is the windlass tip-up by HT. So this is a jigging tip-up that will give action to your lure or bait. So if you're using a dead bait like a dead smelt, it will give it action and you're going to catch a lot more big pike and big trout that way. It's the Windlass tip-up by HT. And another advantage of this is that on lakes where you're not allowed to use live bait, you can use this with dead bait and still have the same results. And if you are using live bait, it will wake them up so they will swim around more, because this plate here picks up the wind, and depending on the wind power you can adjust it to give it just the right jigging motion to create more action and again more fish. So you can use that with small lures, small jigs, biodegradable baits or dead baits. Some people are even using it with worms. So it's not very expensive and it's made from very strong ABS plastic. So it's the Windlass tip-up by HT, and believe me, this big action that is created by the Windlass tip-up can make a big difference, especially for big pike, walleye, perch, and even lake trout.
And once again, the fish don't stand a
I know.
chance. Still to come on Outdoor Passion, some great tips and techniques as Outdoor Passion continues.
Rapala's expert lure designers have created another winner with the Rap-V Blade. This multi-species blade bait is one of the best new baits you can tie on. The V-Blade delivers the perfect balance of metal and plastic. Its reflective finish glimmers like only metallized flash foil can and transmits a strong vibration that calls in the big ones. Housing an internal chamber loaded with BBs, it rattles loudly when it hits the water. Casted or jigged, this bait produces a strong sound that carries far. Sporting large 3D eyes adds to the realism of this effective lure. Rapala always produces legendary finishes, and this one is no different. Blade baits are often misunderstood. They can be worked at all depths and with several retrieve styles. One of the best ways is to drop it overboard and vertically jig it along the bottom. Fish hone in on its strong vibration and flash. 2 line ties. The front one provides a slow descent and tight vibration, and the rear a more pronounced wobble. They come with a strong VMC crankbait snap. At 2.5 inches and weighing half an ounce, it's a compact bait that's perfect for bass and walleye, but it still works on most game fish. Available in 16 color patterns, you'll find one to match your fishing conditions. If you can't decide, try the Red Fire. It's been a great one for us. The Rap-V Blade has been magic on walleye and big bass. Don't overlook this compact lure on trout, especially for jigging up deep lakers. It's already boated many for us. For open water or ice fishing, the V-Blade is tops. You can bet the V-Blade will account for a lot of fish and create many great memories. Take a hint from tournament pros and guides and add the Rap-V Blade to your fishing.
After these messages, more high-tech tips to catch monster fish. Stay with us.
Did you know that all Princecraft boats are built entirely in Canada in a small town called Princeville in the province of Quebec? Every day, over 300 employees put their talents together to design, assemble, and deliver some of the best built boats in the industry. Princecraft works also with local Canadian component suppliers to ensure the best quality throughout their boats. By purchasing a Princecraft boat, you are supporting the overall Canadian economy and community.
Princecraft. Dominate the waters.
On the wing again! On the moose, look!
Genuine silver and 24-karat gold finishes reflect all available light farther and brighter. UV reactive, strike triggering, color pattern accents for more big fish. Williams and Moose Look. Spoon feeding trophies for over 100 years. For over 50 years, Sport Chief established the highest industry standards for clothing, shoes, fishing, hunting, and outdoor accessories because Sport Chief knows what performs in the outdoors. Our innovative apparels ensures your total comfort, created from ingenious concepts, enhanced with progressive engineering to protect you from the worst storms. They are long-lasting, waterproof, camouflaged, silent, breathable, and odor-resistant. Sport Chief, the best garments, shoes, and legendary accessories for the great outdoors. Check out sportchief.com.
For the bass that thinks it's a bulldog. For the walleye that thinks it's a freight train. For the tuna that thinks it's a torpedo. For the tarpon that thinks it's a tarpon. You need the mono that thinks it's a braid. Suffix Advance. New Advanced Mono with HMPE braid molecules for strength, abrasion resistance, and low stretch. Suffix Advance. The mono that thinks it's a braid.
Get action. Do things. Be sane. Don't fritter away your time. Create. Act. Take a place wherever you are. And be somebody. Get action.
For more than 6 decades, Princecraft has been renowned for building the best aluminum boats. Experts have consistently relied on Princecraft for its quality, durability, reliability, and performance. Whether it's fishing, water sports, or simply enjoying the water with friends and family, Princecraft has a wide range of products that will suit all your needs. Get yourself the exceptional quality and performance that only a Princecraft boat can provide you. Go to princecraft.com to build and price your boat or to view our full assortment of products. Princecraft. Dominate the waters.
Yeah, that salmon hit like a train for sure. Yeah. The trigger X cut bait.
Well, Ray, that was another great trip on Outdoor
yeah.
Passion. Who knew that Lake Ontario was so full of trout and salmon?
Oh yeah, this is really an amazing fishery, and you know, it's very close to the big, large urban centers, so why not grab your rod and go to Lake Ontario, because it's good all year round, and you can even do ice fishing. And also in the spring or in the fall, if you have the time to go see the trout and salmon jump to go into the fish ladder, that's really spectacular. You have Port Hope in Ontario, and also you have Pulaski in New York. So this is really quite a sight if you got the time to see that. It's very spectacular to see those super fish jump over high falls, big rapids. They're really strong fish.
And thank you for watching Outdoor Passion. Really hope you get a chance to get out into the great outdoors this week. And remember, if you do, leave things cleaner than when you found them. We'll see you next time on Outdoor Passion.
Outdoor Passion was brought to you by Rapala World Records World Class, Princecraft Boats, Dominate the Waters, Sport Chief, the legendary Canadian outdoor wear, and Williams Lures, trophy takers for over 100 years. For more information or to contact us, visit our website at www.outdoorpassion.tv.